Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of FTL on board the VSS Venom. Yes indeed, we have the reskin of the Kestrel, complete redesign rather, not just a reskin, by Dry Eagle here we're playing with. It's got some pretty cool features such as Venom lasers, which start fires at 60% of the time, and Pierce Shield doing ion damage. Pretty cool stuff going on there. We've got ourselves a teleporter added into the ship to use our snakes on. Getting bored and put snakes on enemy ships. Sounds like good stuff to me. Let's check out this distress beacon and see if we can get anything good there. Let's take a good look here. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Our sensors are picking up a single life form, so let's go down and investigate. We find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. So let's assess his mental state. We bring the ship in closer, and this log, after a pause, says that the person is stable and with good intentions. We offer him a position in our crew, and it is graciously accepted. Welcome aboard, Nikos. You can join Steven in the medbay, part of our mobile repair squad. But if we find an engine, you're getting out of here in this right away. Also worth noting is the fact that this mod and Grognak's mod manager needed to install it. The graphical mods I'm using all are linked below in the description. They're a little bit different than the ones I'm using, but they're in there anyway, and you can get them for yourself. Let's jump over here and see what this has. Is there anything good here? Let's take a look-see. We find a Zoltan unarmed transport vessel slowly making its way towards the beacon. They hail, saying this is a Zoltan peace envoy, and they carry no weapons or shielding, relying only on the mercy of others to communicate their message. Well, let's take a listen, see what they want us to know. They continue, saying that they take our silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond our simple, snaky, murderous minds, or it's all nonsense. Oh well. They finish, telling us to spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard, and once we have, we should contact their brethren. They transport coordinates to that alleged brethren. Well, that's fine and dandy, but we're snakes, and we're gonna murder people like snakes do. There's a quest over there, so let's jump over there and see what it has, although we know what it has. I like that planet there. A small shuttle appears on local radar. Turns out it's a rebel automated scout. Well, that's unfortunate, because we can't do anything about rebel automated scouts. We're literally defenseless against them. We have no weaponry that can hurt them, so we're going to smash them in the weapons with our venom and try and run as quickly as possible to the quest beacon. It's unfortunate, but there's literally nothing we can do about these guys. They hit us in an empty room, which is not so bad, but they're going to keep hitting us until we can actually get out of here. It'd be lovely to not have to deal with this kind of stuff, but for the time being, we're just going to have to count on our luck to dodge the shots and not get hit by deadly lasers like that. Now they hit us in the engines, we're getting away even slower. Hit us in the oxygen, putting a hole in it, meaning we're going to be out of oxygen extra fast. This is not ideal. We can't fight these guys. We need to get out of here, but we can't do it because we're taking damage. Ow! Stop hitting us in the oxygen, please. Jump to the quest beacon, where we will be able to repair and also get some free stuff. We arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but we only find a rebel ship closing in fast. "We found you! You're not getting away this time!" they say. We attempt to hail them because that's an option, and they open communications saying that they can't believe there's anything we can say that would save us. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the Federation. Well, that's fine, but perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war! Boop. Our ideals are too different to be easily reconciled, they say. You think this could end anyway but war? And we tell them that true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Suddenly, all indications of the rebel ship fade away and a Zoltan fleet appears around us. The captain of the ship we met previously materializes on our bridge. Although our methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it's clear that we took their previous meeting to heart, he says. If our ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what they can to aid us in their fight. They give us 36 scrap and a hull smasher laser. I like how they react to the fact that we are apparently taking their peace message to heart by giving us a weapon designed to kill people. But I will take it anyway, because we do need something that can actually do damage. Now we have a possible way of maybe fighting some drones. Let's wait and see. It's not the most powerful of weapons, though, so it might not be the best choice. But it's much better than nothing, so we're going to take it and run with it. Hopefully we'll be able to find some good stuff out here in this end of the galaxy before time runs out and we have to get out of here. Let's see, let's take a look over this part of space, maybe. What's at this beacon? We find a nice red planet and a rebel ship who approaches cautiously, saying, "Personally, I'd have stuck with the Federation, but I'm a soldier, sir, and I'm no use without a war to fight. Raise your shields." No, our shields are raised already, you fool. We could just start boarding them, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. No, I'm not. I'm just going to board them. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Let's jump into their shield room. Come over here and fight me, gentlemen. We're going to try and set fire to your ship, so hopefully you won't be able to hit us with these nasty-looking weapons. Because they are quite nasty-looking. Go, lasers! And we missed the important room and hit the less important room. Now the halberd beam can't hurt us, which is great while that system's stunned, but that means we also can't kill the people who are currently attacking us. Hit them harder, please. We need to kill this guy. We're probably going to have to run away and come back in a minute. But if we can get that thing burning, that would be lovely. They shouldn't be able to run away from it, so this guy's going to die for sure. And now we shouldn't be able to go into their weapons room and destroy it unless it is actually on fire. No, it's on fire. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, burn them out of their medbay. Thank you. We'll do some damage to the shield room just for fun, because that should give us some free fighting experience for these mantises, Cobra and Python. Yes, indeed. While they can just relax and harass these guys. Alright, they've come to forget us, so we're going to teleport out. Fair enough. We're going to go heal up, and then we are going to go back. Get them all healed. We're going to set more fires in this ship, because that's how we do. Set them to heal, and murder those poor unfortunate souls. Their medbay's on fire. Fantastic. They're going to be going down nice and quick. Once these guys get all healed up, we can send them back into the medbay and send them back in to clear out the survivors, because there's a good chance they will run away like they just did and get away from the fire, meaning we can get in there and kill them for some easy experience, as they will run right to us as soon as we arrive, like so. And down they go. That was easy. Excellent. There are no more life signs remaining, so we strip the ship of useful material, getting 3 fuel, a drone part, and 38 scrap. Lovely. Get out of there. Okay, send these guys over to heal, power back into the oxygen tanks. I like being able to breathe. It's a little bit important. Okay, power out of there into the teleporter again. We have 82 scrap, which we could probably spend on something. But in the meantime, let's jump over here and see if we can't take a look at some of these beacons before we run completely out of space and time. There's gonna be something good to grab. We find here nothing. Our crew are constantly looking out of the windows, checking for hostiles, jumping at every creak and moan of the ship. The tension's almost palpable, so we ignore it and jump onwards. We're the best at paying attention to things. Yes, these snakes are fantastic. We jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser, but unfortunately for us, its NG escort takes us to the attacker and retaliates, refusing all hails. I like how it says unfortunately, when I'm really quite happy to be able to murder some NG. They're pretty easy to kill, so why not? We'll just get in there and kill them. Once our venoms charge up, we are going to hit them in the medbay and hopefully kill them before they get a chance to actually hit us with that halberd beam. If they hit us in the shields, that would be most unfortunate. We'll turn off our shields here for a second so they can't hit us in the shields as easily. Turn them back on so we can't get murdered by the halberd beam, and set fire to the medbay. Good. And that is a dead NG. And here's a second dead NG. That was easy. Alright. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship, so we strip it of useful material, getting a fuel, 2 missiles, and 37 scrap. Get out of there, guys. Thank you. Get them healed up again, because although NG do not pack a serious punch, they can punch you enough times to eventually make it hurt. Heal up these snakes. A boa, cobra, python, and an anaconda on here, and the other crew members don't seem too bothered by the fact that it's full of snakes. But then again, I guess they got that in mind when they joined the VSS Viper. But let's keep moving. We have 2 beacons over here. We might as well go explore, since we have the time anyway. We could go down to that store since we have money too, but I don't know if we're gonna... We'll take a look around first. We catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station before our sensors shut off unexpectedly. As we discover that our sensors are being jammed, we hear hostiles beaming aboard. We have to prepare to fight. However, they weren't prepared for the fact that we actually have a slug on board, so I can see them even if they're hiding in a room with no sensors. Also, we're going to send these guys in here to harass them in a room where they are so that they can't destroy our stuff. And send our mantises to attack them in the teleporter room. Good. This should be fairly easy for the mantises, and these guys are probably going to have to run away and heal. But that's okay, because we don't really need our drone control anyway, given that we have no actual drones in it. Okay, send these guys out to the med bay. That's fine by me. Our mantises should be able to actually go in there and finish the job shortly, so we're going to kill them and send these guys back in to stall for time while we send our mantises in to heal for themselves. There we go. We'll send the mantises in for the kill, and that'll give them a nice little bit of extra free experience. And that's always a good thing. Alright, so we're going to send our mantises over. We're going to send these guys away. They can't run because they don't have a ship to run back to. They did manage to perfectly timing destroy our drone control before I got there, but that's okay. Mantises can kill them before they can do anything else. Send a repair team in to heal, so these guys can go heal in a second. There we go. Python leveled up as a melee fighter. Fantastic. Now Cobra just needs to do the same. But in the meantime, these guys can get themselves healed, go fix up the drone bay, and we can go heal our fighters up again for whatever lies at the next beacon. Send them away, send Bo in here again. He took a little bit of damage, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And we'll send these gentlemen back down there. How are these guys doing as repair team? Steven's getting there a little bit. It takes a long time to level up repair, though. 18 levels does take some time when you're trying to not take damage as much as you possibly can. Let us jump ahead, though, and see what we can find at the next beacon. What is over here? What indeed? We find a crumbly-looking planet where we find few more zealous in their customs than the Zoltan. A team of border police beam on board, and there's just a little confusion over our weapons licenses before things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. Oh, hello. That's cool. More people to murder. Get in there, Mantis, and you guys, you're gonna swap out, put another Mantis in there. And you can leave too. I'm cool with that. Mantis can easily murder them. Easy peasy. I'd even move the Rockman out because I want him to be in the helm. Actually, you know what? I probably should move him out. That way he can go start healing. And since we have someone in the helm, they aren't going to completely stop being able to aim. Hit them in the shields a couple times. Not that it matters what room you pick, because their stuff is all offline. They hit us. Ooh, that could be nasty. It's gonna hurt. Ow, 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 ow. They knocked out our helm at exactly the same time as they fired a bomb. As they fired the 5-shot laser. That's terrible for us. You completely knock out our dodge chance right before hitting us with a big thing I'd love to dodge. Jerks. Alright, we'll knock over their overshields, we can board them and then murder them. Because there's nothing they can do once we're on board. So get in there, gentlemen. Power you up, get on that ship, and kill whoever is there. Because they're going to be Zoltan, and they're going to die really easily. Don't you ion bomb me in the shields now. That's not better. Ugh, okay, that's stupid. Getting bad luck here. And here comes the lasers coming to murder us. Hopefully you dodged lots of them. No, you dodged none of them. That was 5 shots. That was why do I hire you? Why do I pay you? You can't do a darn thing. That's terrible. Okay, kill the Zoltan before they murder us again. There we go. There are no more life signs remaining on this ship. We stripped it of useful material, getting 2 missiles, a drone part, and 40 scrap. But that hurt. That hurt so bad. They did 8 damage to us there. Once knocking out our shields, doing some damage that way, 3 damage that way, and then once by smashing us in every shot. I can't believe you knocked out our shields and hit 5 shots with 30% evade. That's insane. Alright, our team is not very good at this. Seriously, crew, if you want to be taken seriously, you have to be a little bit less terrible. Alright, gentlemen, go and heal yourselves, because you have taken a heap of damage, and then we will get back to traveling around space and fighting people. As it stands, I wouldn't want to be traveling around space and fighting people, because you're going to die. There we go. Heal them up, and heal them up. Hopefully you'll get better at dodging now. They won't let us down like that again. Here we go. Power back where it's needed, and let's jump. I could spend some money, though, on shields. Let's do that. There we go. Now we're a lot harder to kill. Hang on 1 second. Alright, so we are going to lose a little bit of space on this jump here, because we can go 1, 2, 3 back, but we're not going to get a whole lot out of that. But let's take a look and see what's over here anyway. Hopefully it won't be more damage. Oh, it's an ion storm. Oh, of course it is. We arrive in the midst of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for us. Of course they are. Okay. So, they're going to be boarding us. I'm cool with that. We can kill the boarder, but they're going to be blasting us. We get a pair of heavy lasers. That's not so good. Let's get our shields up, because otherwise that's going to kill us. So turn off the venoms, turn on the shields. They don't have a med bay, so we don't need our venoms if we're going to be boarding them anyway. But we do need to not die, so we should be okay as long as we can act really quickly here. Let's get our gentleman here out of the med bay so I can quickly heal up. There we go, turn the power off there, power into the med bay. We actually leveled up our dodge chance, which is great. Get these gentlemen healed so that they can board with full efficiency, get them onto the enemy ship as quickly as possible. We don't actually need dodge chance right now because of the fact that they can't hit more than 2 shots at once, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to make sure we don't do any system damage so they can't redivert power into the weaponry. We're going to kill all their crew as quickly as possible, and hopefully they will die a horrible death, and we can get back in before we die. Okay. Oof. That was not exactly what I wanted to see. Turns out it was harmless, though, so we're all good. With the crew dead, we take 3 fuel out of storage and also take 37 scrap. Awesome. Okay, jump back on board. Hopefully not get so murdered again. Okay, we can actually just get out of here because we're jumping to a exit beacon in a nebula, which never has a darn thing in it. So we're going to take a look there, and then we're going to keep moving. Unfortunately, I should have probably taken more jumps earlier on because there's nowhere else we can go to make up for that extra time. The long-range beacon is almost hidden within the nebula, and there's nothing else there, so that's fine. Let's power people back up to full health, and get things back rearranged the way we want them, i.e. on, as opposed to off. There we go. So we can do 2 more jumps, and that'll get us something, hopefully. There might be something in this nebula, you never know. Doesn't look like there's anything, though. Oh, there is something here. There's a heavily damaged Federation ship hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before we have time to contact them, they fade away, but we're going to lock onto their life signs with our teleporter and literally steal them out of their own ship. We beam the Federation crew aboard. 1 joins us, and the rest wait to be dropped off at the next station. They give us 20 scat. 20 scrap in the meantime. 20 crew would be hilarious, though. O'Regan! Zoltan. Zoltan. I like Zoltan, but we need repair team right now, not really Zoltan. What do we do? I could get rid of Markand and put him in the shields. That's probably the best course of action. Get that free power bar, get rid of someone who's not really good at anything. There we go. Okay, you're taking over the shields. These shields have had terrible crew so far. Everyone has been moving in and out and in and out and in and out. But hopefully O'Regan will stay now that he's actually a useful alien. Alright, we are going to use that extra power for something too. I'm not sure what though. Let's jump over. I guess I should put it into the engines. It's probably the best way to use it at the moment. There we go. We will jump down to the exit beacon now and see what we can do in the next sector. So it looks like we didn't miss too much time actually. That worked out pretty perfectly. We did get one wasted jump jumping to the exit beacon twice, but apart from that, that worked out pretty good. Let's jump ahead to the Zoltan-controlled sector and see what we can find over here. Hopefully good things, and not get murdered. We have about 14 health left, so that's pretty good. We've entered Zoltan territory. The species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but we can always be assured of fair hearing. From one Zoltan place to another, from the looks of things. Now, we do have our hull laser as well if we need it, but what can we do best at the moment? Is there anything we could do to help ourselves out? Does not look like it. What we're going to do is we are going to just jump onwards. We can head up this way and work our way to the exit. Hopefully we find some good things on the way though, because we could use some nice things. We find a message broadcast from a nearby planet announcing the presence of an ancient Zoltan monastery available for visiting. Likely just a tourist trap, but it's still too bad we can't visit. Yes indeed. Alright, well there's a store over there. We don't need that at the moment. Well, we could go get some repairs. Let's take a look around nearby first before we jump straight there. Ooh, we find an abandoned mining station on a nearby moon. A quick scan shows no life forms, however we discover a usable drone schematic as well as 19 scrap. It's an anti-personnel drone, which is not bad. It gives us a drone we can actually use, too. We don't need one, because we have a pile of mantis and stuff here, but it's something. There's a store over there, too, so we're not going to go there. Let's keep jumping. What do we have at this lovely station? We pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The mantis! They're here! Please! But they're interrupted by fire off the port bow. Alright then, are they? They're going to be boarding us with the Paramantis. Zoop, yes, into the weapons. We're going to send Cobra and Python over to deal with them. There we go. You can get out of there, Anaconda. You're getting murdered really fast. Alright, get these gentlemen in there. Do some damage. We're going to swap out our backup human team so that they're ready to fight if need be. And we should be okay. The only dangerous thing here right now is that breach missile. Hopefully we can knock that offline. No, we knocked everything else offline. Hopefully it misses us then. We're going to heal up in a second. The last thing we want now is for our Mantis to die in combat. I should have been healing him. I didn't realize I didn't have the healing on. We're going to get these guys over there. Send one of them in now for the moment. Python, you can go in and start getting healed. Everyone is doing okay, but they did manage to just fire the breach missiles. Things are going to be nasty in a second when that hits. Oh! Hits our Zoltan, the worst possible person to hit with a breach missile. Alright, get a repair crew over there pronto. Oh, ouch, that really hurt. Venom them in the weapons again, please. There we go, hit one hit. It did set a fire though, so that's better than nothing. And Anaconda's ready to go back to his station to recharge our weapon attack speed. Cobra, get down there. Oh, everything is a mess. Okay, Python in the weapons. You get in the shields. We really need to stop them from hitting us though, because we only have one shield at the moment, and that's really not enough to deal with anything. So, Venoms, do your work. Start fires. Please. There we go. Got some hits. Turned off everything except for the breach missile again, which is going to fire in about a minute. Hopefully we can heal up O'Regan enough so he doesn't die when it hits us. And I say when, because I know it will. Oh, it hit us in the oxygen this time! Fantastic! We cannot afford to get hit by this game. Stop it! We don't have the billion health to spare. We only have 7 left now. Okay, power up our health, power up our teleporter, get in there, and start to murder them! They need to fight us. We need to fight them in the fire if need be. We need them to die. And we actually also have to hit them in the medbay, so they can't get in there either. Okay. Medbay, hit, medbay, hit. Our oxygen is broken, and everything is terrible. Okay. Everything is terrible. They come back in and fight us, good, you're gonna die. You guys need to get over here and fix the oxygen before you start suffocating in the shield room. These guys are gonna die in a second. Get in there and smash them while they're still burning. And they're gonna run away, so chase them down, kill them. Good, they're dead. Now the ship has been emptied of hostiles. We search it, finding a prisoner who offers to join us. Is it an NG? 36 scrap and another slug. Mallet? I don't need you. Sorry, slug. We already have a slug on board, and he's a snake, which makes him much better than you. Get rid of slug. Very unusual to find a slug, though. They're not very common. send O'Regan down to his station, although it won't have any oxygen in it, so he's not going straight in. These guys are suffocating to death, which is terrible, so we're going to send them out. We're going to send a new crew member in. We're going to send them out again. Send them around the ship the long way. The problem is, if we had taken both of the people out there, all the work they had done so far on the repairs wouldn't have actually happened. So repairs are now done, things are back online, and we may actually have a chance of surviving, although we only have, like, is it 6 health left? Yeah, 6 health. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, goodness, our crew is burning. Sorry there, gents. Didn't mean to forget you there. Did not mean to forget you there at all. Alright, they're all healed up, they can go. O'Regan's fully healed, he can go into his room again, these guys can go. Now it's just the slug that needs heals. Alright, get around there for the heals, Boa. Boa Constrictor. The least constricting of all boas, you're a slug. Alright, get you back into your official stations. Get everything like it should be. Get them all healed up like we need. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's back where it should be. There's a lot of hits. Way more than I was hoping for. What we're going to do is we're going to jump here, jump to the store, and get repairs there. We could stop this jump and go here first, but it seems to me it'd be more effective to jump forwards than backwards. And if I want to go to that store anyway, I might as well get a little bit more money first. Hopefully we don't die on the way, of course, but there's nothing I can do about it if it happens, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's jump. Over this way. What do we have at this lovely red planet? We have... oh, drones. Drones! Why did it have to be drones? Of course, it's drones that do not actually have shields, so we might be able to hit them. They do, however, have halberd beams and ion weaponry, so let's fight them anyway, because we're stupid. Intervene to defend the outpost. Pow-pow! Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage us. They have bombs too? No, just that. Okay, however, they do have the ability to cloak out and make it impossible for us to hit them. Let's power up our hull laser, and hopefully that will do a lot of damage. We have very little say in it, really, though. If that halberd beam hits us more than a teeny-weeny bit, we're going to be very, very dead. Boa, get back into the engines. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. I'm counting on dodging when I'm losing a big chunk of my dodge potential. Okay, there we go. We're going to hit them in the helm first, so they can't... Nope, that didn't work. Hit them in the weapons. That worked. We knocked out the halberd beam. That makes them much less dangerous. Now we can just chill out here and eventually slowly pummel them down. They're going to be cloaking, making things a lot more difficult for us. So this won't be the most thrilling of battles, but it should be a very safe one. A very safe one indeed. Okay, once they reappear, we'll be able to shoot them again. Eventually. Alright, venom them in the helm. There we go, we hit. Now we can hull laser them in the helm. We won't miss quite so hard. There we go. Now they can't repair it either because we breached it, which means they will not be dodging, they will not be running. We will want to be hitting them in the weapons again, though. There we go, because we want them to not be able to hurt us. We're going to hull laser them, and they're going to die very quickly. One more shot, and they go down. At least one more shot from the hull laser. It's very convenient this guy didn't have shields, otherwise it'd be a lot harder to kill him. A lot harder. Probably impossible. But, as it stands, it's a lot easier than it could be. One more shot from the hull laser and they go down. One more shot from the venom to knock their weapons permanently off the line until they're dead. And goodbye, drones. What does we get from killing the drone? We get 20 scrap, a drone part, and a missile from the salvage. And when we get to the outpost, they thank us for the help, saying they've been harassed non-stop by scouts. They give us 2 fuel, a drone part, and 32 scrap metal as well. Awesome. We're also fairly low on fuel, so we really want to buy some of that here as well. What do we have at this station? Human ship hails, saying there's nothing they don't have, and there's nothing that worth wanting they can't get. We take a look around our shop, and they have humans and augmentations. I don't need crew or augmentations. I got lots of those. Oh, the scrap recovery room would be good. I'll get one of them. It's a nice augmentation for getting lots of free things. We don't need an anti-personnel drone. They're completely useless on this ship with all the mantis and humans we have spare. But that's okay. We're going to buy some fuel and all of their fuel and some repairs. Not all the repairs, because repairs are expensive. We'll go back up to 10 health. That should keep us alive for long enough. We have 81 scrap left, so we should spend that on something useful. We may want to spend it... I wish they had given us the opportunity to buy our radar, because we'd love radar. I love radar so much, but we can't get it. By radar, of course, I mean sensors. I don't... yeah. Sensors or doors, both would be nice. Either would be nice. What do we upgrade now? We could upgrade our med bay and our teleporter, not that we can power them. How about we buy a power bar, because we need power in case there's more ion storms. And we'll upgrade... I don't know. The problem is, there's nothing really appealing at the moment. teleporter is probably the best possible choice, though, if we're going to be doing a lot of boarding actions. So we'll upgrade it, and we will keep moving. We'll do the medbay next, I think. Let's see, how many jumps do we have left? We got plenty, I think. We got like 1, 2 sticks to about there, 3 to about there, 4 to about there, 5, 6 jumps maybe. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look over here anyway and see what we find. Who knows? It might end our adventure early. We find a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. We quickly receive a transmission from the pirate saying that we should stay out of the fight and they'll make it worth our while. However, they really don't try to make it worth our while very hard, giving us a single missile, a drone part, and 19 scrap. Let's be a hero and attack that pirate. Alright, the pirate ship stops its pursuit, locking weapons onto our ship. There's 4 of them on there. Hopefully they're not all Mantis. They'll be boarding us in a second though, so we'll find out. That looks like a rockman, actually. 2 rockmen. Oh, well, that's okay. Where do they board? They board into our oxygen room, and I was right, it's 2 rockmen, based on how slowly they were moving. Turn off the hull laser, turn on the venom. It should have been on from the first place. They have lots of lasers and a halberd beam. Hopefully we should be able to knock out the halberd beam because it is on an edge. No, just the dual laser. And that already fired. Okay, well that's okay. Not too worried here for the most part. We should be able to knock out most of their weapons, so they shouldn't be able to hurt us thanks to the power of fire. And they don't have a medbay on that ship either, so they're not healing. There's a Mantis over there for sure. He moves really fast. That guy, I don't know what he is, but he's probably not super strong because he ran away quite quickly. Fortunately, the Rockmen will do a good job of fixing the damage we have done thus far. So we're going to keep setting it on fire. Actually, they're not interested. One of them died in transit, and it looks like the other one just booked it. I don't know why, because it's not like he takes damage from the fire, but he didn't seem too interested in actually trying to stop us at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump our snake battlers in there and kill people. Oh, they're not too happy about that. They ran all over the place all of a sudden. Well, we'll see what that's all about when we board them. Right about now. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, that room's on fire. Okay, let's get out of there. And out of there. Let's come up to here. And kill this guy. And they should come and fight us in a second anyway, so that should work out just fine. And they are dead. Lovely. There's one guy in that burning teleporter. He should come up here sooner rather than later. Or not, because he's a rock, actually. I should jump down there and see if he put the fire out yet. Maybe he has. Oh, he did. What do you know? Get in here and kill this guy. There's actually oxygen in there, too, which is nice. It looks like after the fire burned itself out, the oxygen came back on. I'm surprised that red light's on, though. Is that on just because the system's broken? Or, oh, no, because the oxygen was really low. Okay, gentlemen, time to get you off that ship. Right now. The pirates are dead, leaving their ship dead in space. We scrounge what we can from them before contacting their former prey, getting 29 scrap, a drone part, and a missile. And the people we find were a rebel scout. They're too damaged to put up much of a fight. So we could use them to delay the pursuing fleet, which would be pretty nice, but I'd just like some quick money right now in case we find some way to get repairs. So, we're going to destroy the ship and salvage it. Boop, 20 more scrap, 1 more fuel, and 1 more drone part. Teleport out of that burning room. Thank you very much. There we go. Get them in the med bay so they can heal up. Let's actually power up our med bay to level 2, get an extra power bar to run it, and do so. Heal faster, gentlemen. Heal faster. Okay. We should probably buy other things to put our power into than just the med bay, but I do like having things that work better. Level 2 med bay is not fantastic, but it is still better than level 1, I guess. I know, my dislike of it is unjustified, but I just don't like it. Okay, so what we have now is we're going to go probably 1, 2... how do we get this all worked in? Let's go over this way first. Want to make sure we can go everywhere we want to go. Ooh. We recognize our ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails us, offering us laborers for cheap. We can use teleporter to board the ship and release some of the slaves, which I don't know what it'll do, or we can attack them. I don't really want slaves, though. I just want to kill them. Let's just fight them the old-fashioned way? No, let's try this. I don't know what it does. We'll use the teleporter to attempt to board the ship and release some of the slaves. Boom! We beam a team onto the ship. However, our estimations of the location of the prisoners were off. By the time they get their bearings, the slavers spot them. We beam them back to the ship and prepare to fight. So that was apparently the bad end. At least it didn't waste our charge time here. We're actually going to board them right away and start pounding them in the face because there's only 2 crew and they have no teleporter. So we're going to get in there, gentlemen, and start killing. Oh, there's 2 NG. You NG are slavers? Really? A pair of NG slavers? Did you not think maybe people would eventually start to try and fight you? Whatever. Hit them with venoms in the weapons. Oh, they got all their shots off first, though. That's unfortunate. They hit us in the oxygen. Of course they did. Get in there and fix that damage. Also, there's 1 NG left in there in the weapons room. Get in there and kill him. And he's dead. And right after they fire a missile, of course. We scan the ship and detect no life signs. It appears the slaves died in the fight. We strip the ship and get ready to jump, getting a missile, a drone part, and 46 scrap. The venom thing is a great support weapon for your boarding parties, though. It's really good as a support weapon because the fact that it does fires means you can damage people in rooms you can't actually fight in yet. The fact that it does ion damage means you can turn off systems without hurting the people even if you're in there, and it doesn't do personnel damage, so you can even target the room you're in if you feel like it. Weird stuff, though. Okay, get back over there, get back over there. Mostly focusing on venoms and boarding, which has been a pretty interesting fight strategy if you ask me. 57 scrap, let's put it into something later. We'll hold on to our money for now. Check out this distress beacon and see what they've got. And we'll be able to see what's coming up ahead. The distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon, where our sensors are picking up a single life form, so we decide to go down to the surface and investigate. Once we're there, we find a survivor in the devastation of a colony that had been recently attacked. We could invite him to join our crew, but we already have a full crew, so we're going to take him back to his family on a nearby planet to get some free money. Boop. The family apparently owns one of the most valuable mining enterprises in the sector. For the safe return of his son, the patron of the family offers us a substantial reward, 41 scrap to be specific. Very nice. I'd be quite happy with some repairs as well, because sometimes that's what they do. They end up being an engineer family or something. They fix you right up. But I will take that as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to power up weapons, maybe. No, there's no point. I should save money and get a cloak, or save money and get radar, or save money and get doors. Anything I can save money for would be better than what we're currently trying to waste it on. So we have about 1 to probably 4. Do we have all 4 jumps? If one goes here, the next one should go about here. That's be 2. The next one should go about here. It should be 3. And the next one will be right about there for 4. So we should have enough to go all 4 places. Let's just try. Why not? We have very little health, so it might not be the smartest thing, but we're going to do it anyway. Despite precautions, pirates have begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements across this sector. One such pirate spots us and moves in to attack. However, I don't think they can hurt us at all, because they have a basic laser and a halberd beam, so nah, not that worried. Not that worried. Venom them in the shields, eventually they'll go down, and we'll be able to move in person and take them out. Although we just missed twice. Fantastic. Hit them, please. I know it's not the most fun thing to do, but you should try. So our shields are holding very wisely. They're not going to do any damage to us, like I said. We missed again, which is great. They don't have a medbay on here, though, so once we get on the ship, we shouldn't have to worry too much about the people they've actually got. We are going to jump into their helm, I think, so they can't fight us all at the same time. Like so, and teleport into the helm. Hello, NG and a Mantis, ouch. And we're going to hit them in the shields or something with the venoms. Something for fun. There's a guy in there, so why not burn him? That's my logic of it anyway. Set him on fire, and then he'll have lots of fun once he comes in to try and fight our borders. So the Mantis is going down, and the NG have gone down. The other guy comes in after being burned a little bit, and he comes into the wrong spot. Dang it. I should have done that the fast way, but whatever, this will work too. He switched positions. Thanks, guy, for nothing. Alright, there we go. Kill that NG, and we're gonna hit them in the shields again, because why not? It literally makes no difference, but we're gonna do it anyway. Down he goes. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship, so it's stripped of useful materials, getting a fuel, 2 missiles, and 43 scrap. Free metals is free metal. Jump back in, get them healed back up, and we can move onwards. There we go. Healy healy. Actually power that up a little too, so we heal a little bit faster. Only a little bit, but it's definitely worth having. Better than nothing. And let's send them back to where they are. There we go. You humans back into medbay. You probably shouldn't hang out in there. There'd probably be one in there and one in there for the faster movement speed, but honestly it doesn't make that much of a difference anyway. We are going to move them somewhere else. Let's jump up ahead and see what we can find at this beacon. Hopefully something good and not something evil. We find a Zoltan life raft floating in space. Its inhabitant asks us to retake his ship from the pirates who recently commandeered it. I'm certain it is clear, he concludes, that you must not destroy my vessel in the process. Well, we can do that. I've never actually seen this event. It's a cool one. Zoltan life raft. Okay, let's engage the pirates. I like how they've already repainted your ship, though. That's my favorite part, I think, about this whole deal. They've only been on board for, what, like hours tops, because you're in a life raft, and they've already repainted it with pirate markings? Okay, let's venom these guys, over shields down, board them, and then murder them. Here come some shots, actually. This could hurt if we don't get those shields back up. Oh, we just barely did. That was close. Hopefully we miss. Oh, they hit us again with that thing. Stinkers. Let's hit them. Knock out their overshields, please. There we go. Now we can get in there and do real damage. Power back into the jump systems. Jump into the shields. They actually do have Zoltan in here. What do you know? What do you know? And he's going to die when he runs to the medbay. I have an NG as well. But we are going to hit them with venoms in the medbay. So, I hope you like burning to death. Also, that system is stunned, so it shouldn't be able to actually heal you. And lots of shots coming by us. We're going to jump in there and make sure that Zoltan goes down. He should, because the system's burning, obviously. And down he goes. Oh, not quite. Now down he goes. The last pirate life signs blink out, and the Zoltan returns to his bridge, saying, Egalitarianism is the cornerstone of successful cohabitation. Please enjoy the fruits of your labor, giving us 47 scrap and an augment, which is a repair arm. Not one of my favorite augments, because it means you get less scrap from things, although I guess our scrap recovery arm kind of balances that out. Not really, but kind of. But it will give us some hull, which we do need. So I guess until I can find somewhere to sell it, I'll keep it, because that will make us not be completely dead, which we are really close to being. Let's heal ourselves back up to full. We have 200 scrap right now, which I should really spend. But let's take a look first. What could we buy? We should probably afford to buy our cloaking device next. That would be the best choice. Not the easiest to get, because we need to find a store that sells it, but if we can find one, that would be the best choice, I think. There are a few more zealous in their customs checks than the Zoltan. A team of border police beam on board, and there's just a little confusion over our weapons licenses before things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. But honestly, like I said previously, this is not a big deal because, well, they're Zoltan, and we've got mantises, so they're gonna die. Especially if they're stupid enough to fight us in a medbay. We're gonna send Nekos in there to waste some time on these guys, and then we're gonna get in there and punch them in the face. So those Zoltan are gonna be dead. Let's hit them in the shields. They have level 3 doors. That's unusual. They also have, there we go, send these guys over, actually, hang on. First move them out there, then move them in there, then move them in there. Okay. They have level 3 doors and no medbay. That's very weird. I don't think I've ever seen a random ship this early on in the game, at least, with level 3 doors. Send these guys over there, send our captain back into the room. Okay, you guys get into that one, teleporter bay, that's the word, and you gentlemen get back in the med bay, because lol. Also, we're going to need to get rid of those Zoltan over shields, so let's hit them nice and hard. Zonk, there we go. Actually, hang on one quick second. Horrible interruptions. Okay, let's put people back over there and send them into the enemy ship to take over, because that's the best way to get rid of these guys as quickly as possible before they manage to do any damage to us. And I like them not doing any damage to us. Let's fight them in a room that's on fire, because this is a great idea. Yes, fight Zoltan in a room that's currently on fire, and then we can't leave if they do that. Hopefully they both just died. No? Well, we'll get through that door eventually, right? Right? Okay, he's dead. Done. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship, so we stripped to use material, getting a fuel, 2 missiles, and 43 scrap. Awesome. Also, those door controls are the best rooms to set on fire, because when they burn, the doors get weaker, so that other rooms can then burn. Anyway, those guys went down pretty easily. Could have been nasty if they had really... No, they couldn't have been nasty. They had 2 basic lasers. They couldn't do anything to us anyway. 2 basic lasers and a hull beam, not a dangerous enemy. Okay. Now that's all cleared up. We have 240 scrap now. Let's get out of here. Let's get to that exit and escape with our lives. Is there anything I should be putting into money? Should be putting into money? Really, Vanguard? Should be putting money into. Let's upgrade our weapon. I have so much money. I should upgrade weapons by 2 and put power bars into it so I can run the venoms and the hull lasers simultaneously. But for now, we're just going to hold on to it and hope we get a store up ahead so we can spend all of our money in one big burst. We've arrived at a long-range beacon where we discover a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but we detect faint life signatures on board. I'd love to get in there and help them, but I'm just going to scrap some of the debris because honestly it's not worth risking our fantastic crew. So we'll scrap some of that debris, get 25 scrap while waiting for FTL time to recharge, and let's keep moving. We get some free repairs from this. Well, not free. Some repairs, anyway. And, keep moving. We also really need to sell off that stinking thing. We could go to Rock Homeworlds or NG Homeworlds. I'd love to go to the Rock Homeworlds, except for the fact that it's rocks, so our fire weapons aren't going to do anything to them, which makes me a little bit hesitant to try. Or NG Homeworlds, which are just not as interesting, and give us fewer nice red options to go fight afterwards. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Because we can try and board them out, but if they have things like a medbay, they're not going to be bothered by the fires we can start in the medbay to put the thing out. This is really a ship that's based around the fact that we can subdue people. It's not based around doing a lot of damage, it's just really good at subduing our enemies. But against rockmen, it's the least efficient. So I think the only thing that makes sense to do is to go to the NG sector, despite the fact that it's nowhere as cool as the Rock Homeworlds. But, yeah, hopefully we'll still get some good rewards out of it, but, it's tough saying that, because going to that place and setting them on fire would be so nice, but no. NG Homeworlds it is, because we can't rely on our weapons to be effective in the Rock Homeworlds. We've really had terrible luck with finding weaponry here. NG Homeworlds it is. Okay, here we are. We've arrived in Energy Space, where the fall of the Federation has brought tough times. They're usually, however, willing to help. Also, the other nice thing about this is there's going to be plenty of stores here. I think there's 3 in green sectors. There's only 1 in red sectors, so we should have a pretty easy time of finding something that we can sell or buy. However, we're going to have to end this episode here for now. This has been Vanguard of Valor venturing forward in the VSS Viper. If you've enjoyed the episode or the ship, you can download the ship down below, and you can like the episode there as well. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.